All right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our small contracts project. Let's have a look at what we're going to be going over today. And today we're back inside our setup module and we're still going over conditionals. Let's have a look at what we're going to be going over. So you can see we can also use the elif statement to check for multiple conditions like this. You can see here we have defined check number with elif. We're still going to pass a parameter of my number, which is an integer, and we still want to return a string. Here's our doc strings. So this function checks if the number is even, odd, or zero and returns a string. Here's our three conditionals we're going to be using. We're going to be using the if, the else if, which is short to elif, and the else. So the first one we're going to say if my number equals zero, we're going to return the number is zero. Now notice we're not using the if statement because we won't be inputting a variable because we won't have one to input. The number should be zero. So we just use the string. For the second one, it's going to be else if, which is short to elif. My number is divisible by 2. We're going to return the f string. We're going to input the number, and we're going to say that number is even. Else. So this else here is saying that the number isn't zero and isn't even. So of course it's going to be odd. So if it's odd, we're going to say return f. My number is odd, and that should be that. Now we can call a function like this: result equals check number with elif, and we're going to start with 0. Let's go over here to our example file, and I'm going to run it for you so I can show you exactly what it looks like. So you can see everything is set up here. We're going to save it, and we go ahead and get this program run. So we're going to say Python example.py. Let's see what happens here. You can see my number is 0 because it's 0. Let's change the number to 10 and see what happens. We're going to save it, and then we're going to run it again. We're going to see 10 is even. Now let's change it to 1 and see what happens. So we change it to 1 now. 1 is odd. So you can see here we checked 3 different conditions with 3 different statements, and everything came back proper. And that's how we use conditionals in Python and Viper. So that's that for that part of the module there. So we're going to move on forward. Tomorrow we're going to be going over loops. So stay tuned for that. But of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. For now, it's the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.